Hi guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining this broadcast. I was going to make it the whole producer thing, but it wasn't quite working, so I want to do it like this. And I'm going to share some audio with you. I've got somebody on the phone right now called Bana, and she is with her mom in Aleppo, and we're going to have a conversation on Twitter. I'm just sharing it now. The tweet should have gone out, yeah? Hey Leila, please share it if you can. What is your name, by the way? I know your daughter's name. Or is your name Bana?
My name is Fatemah.
Fatemah, okay. A pleasure to meet you. We're going to have a conversation with Fatemah and her daughter Bana. They're currently in Aleppo, on the east of Aleppo. We've been talking for the last half an hour or so about the situation over there. We were going to share some footage with you, but unfortunately we cannot get a good internet connection out in the out on the street, and for some reason I can't get Periscope producer working. So, and I tried to make it work, and I couldn't make it work. So we're going to just share some audio with you today, and hopefully answer any questions that you guys might have. If you do me one favor, please share it out. Fatemah, the tweet should have gone out as well, so you should have that. If you guys can share the broadcast out, I'd appreciate it so much. So what we want to try and do is raise as much exposure over there as possible. We just lost her on the Skype, unfortunately. I'm going to try and call her back. Hopefully she didn't lose internet connection, because we've been having problems trying to connect before. Hi. Are you back? Hi, you're back. Hello? Bear with me. Are you guys back? So the guys have been having some internet connections out there, internet connection problems out there, but we should have them back any moment. Are you guys back? Hello? Let's try again. Let's try again. If you guys have any questions, please tweet them to me and I'll have a look at the tweets. Also, if you guys comment in the chat, I can see the chat, and I'll be happy to share as much as I possibly can. I have a bunch of questions lined up, but I really want to try and understand the situation over there. I've done these separate broadcasts before. I did one in... There she is. I did one in Gaza as well. Hi.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. You're back.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you can hear me. So I just want to have a conversation with you. You've become huge on Twitter, Fatemah. You've been sharing some incredible stories on Twitter, you and your daughter. How did that come about, and what made you guys join Twitter?
Okay, the idea comes from my daughter. She said, Mom, why nobody knows what's happened here in Aleppo? So I think what is the more useful question? I found Twitter, it's the excellent one.
Good.
So start with small ideas about her schools, how it's destroyed. She asked us to make a short video inside her school.
Yeah.
So we did and publish it. and it's the first sign.
That's incredible.
She asked us to make a video, a short video inside.
Okay, that's incredible. You guys have amassed maybe 70,000 followers now. I've been following your story for some time. These questions are going to be sensitive, obviously, but we want to try to hopefully share to the world what's going on over there from someone like yourself who's living it every day. We can only imagine what's happening over there, and so you know, by sharing your story, hopefully it will put as much pressure as possible on the powers that be to hopefully start to even press or whatever it might be to hopefully start to increase more ceasefires and increase more humanitarian efforts to try and stop this. Is there a lot of innocent people being, I know the answers obviously, but from your words, are there a lot of innocent people being affected by this?
Okay. Here lived civilian people.
Yeah.
They are Syrian people. They are not foreign. They are not terrorists. This is our land, our home. The regime and his followers says we are terrorists, but if we stay in our places and our city that's called terrorist, this is our right. Here we are born, so this is our aim.
How long have you lived in Aleppo?
To live in Aleppo like to live in hell.
I understand.
Yeah, you don't know when the airstrike start, where it's bombed. They say they attack just terrorist areas. I don't know what they mean terrorist area. This is our land.
Yeah.
How could be terrorist areas?
Yeah. So the airstrikes.
They attack just hospitals, schools, building, and honest people.
Are the airstrikes random? Are the airstrikes completely random? So they are just dropping randomly blanket in as many different random locations, or they are, I mean, from the media and the news, they say that they are only targeting specific areas.
No, everywhere you can imagine. Every street, every building. Everywhere it's dangerous here. Not its areas are not attacked or not a target.
Yeah.
Because they blind. They cover their eyes and bomb.
Wow. Okay. So it is like every day you never know if tomorrow is coming or not.
Yes, they don't. You don't know what time. Sometimes all the night, sometimes all the day.
Okay. You have a 7-year-old daughter.
Yes.
How do you feel she's being affected by this? Are you talking to her as if, you know, how do you even start to explain to a 7-year-old child what's happening over there?
The first thing they being afraid very much. The sound of the plane, the fight plane, so high. So when they hear it crying, they began crying and shout. So I hugging them and tell them, don't be afraid. Our God with us, nobody can hurt you. You are strong, you are heroes, and such like that, and like this.
I understand. So when the bombings are happening, earlier on in our conversation before we went live, you said to me that your house has been attacked twice already.
Yes.
Are children seeing other children suffering? Is it quite sheltered? Are you in a safe area? Has your child seen stuff that will live with her forever? My question is this: when situations like this happen, when times of war happen, there is a new generation that sees so much suffering, and 10 years later, they also rebel because of the suffering they've seen. So situations like this never end; it goes round and round in a circle. When at the moment you are having a 2-day ceasefire.
Yes.
When this situation happens, how are children reacting? Is it become part of normal life, or is it a case of they are extremely traumatized and need some sort of help?
When it's no bombing and no nothing now, they used to normal life, come back to normal life. They can go out. They can, but their mind is still thinking maybe now they start.
Yeah. Okay.
They give us sometimes to release, but they playing with our mind.
I understand.
So we can't imagine what they will do next. We use that every ceasefire they give us, they preparing a big surprise and new bombs. So sometimes we don't need ceasefire. Sometimes we hate this time because not this for us. I think this time for them to prepare very well to the next months or the next what they will do after this 2 days or any time they give us.
I understand. How do you hear about the ceasefire? That's an interesting question because I asked you the question earlier on, and you explained to me about how you get power. How do you generally hear about the ceasefire?
Okay. Before the siege, we have a generation. That's
generator.
Yeah, generate. Yes,
okay.
That have some electricity, but now we don't have fuel. So many people don't have any kind of electricity in their home, but we have solar panels.
Okay.
Panels.
Yeah.
We bought it before the war start. So we depend on it to charge our mobile and have some lights in our home.
Okay, I understand. So you have solar power panel that you use to charge the phone, and you use social networks to find out when there's a ceasefire, correct?
Yes, okay. And the news published between people here, and everyone know this the time now ceasefire or not, or any times come from out.
Okay, I understand. What are your hopes for the future of Syria? Is a question from Leela.
Okay. I hope it's a beautiful Syria. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful land in the earth. I hope peace come back to it and stay in our city and building it again with a new thoughts and a new have some freedom in our in mentality in everything, in politics, in policy, everything. We have good knowledge. Our children deserve more than this life. They are good. They have a good ability.
Yeah, I understand completely. Do you think the war will end soon?
I don't think that because it's become more between regime and revolution. It's become between countries, big countries.
Before.
And we hope.
No, go ahead.
We hope they agree about something and war ends soon.
Before the Russians and various allies got involved, was Syria a peaceful place?
Yes, it's a beautiful, and we have peace in Syria. But I told you that we don't have free in policy, free in we are just lose such thing like that. But there is no fighting. We can do whatever we can. Small thing can do. It's our children can go schools, can live their lives, their childhood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your daughter is with you now. So for the people that are joining us, and there's quite a few of you, 4,000 concurrents right now. Thank you so much for everybody that shared it, and Periscope for supporting it clearly. For the people that have just joined, we're speaking to Bana's mother. She's 28 years old. Her daughter is in the background. I was speaking to her daughter a little bit earlier on, and we're just having a conversation about Syria. We're having a conversation about what's going on over there. It's heartbreaking to hear it, obviously, but you know, I'm gonna say that you are actually probably stronger than I am, because just by hearing what you're saying breaks my heart. But yet you're living it every day, and you're managing to pull through, to live in hope, and to wish for a better future.
Yes, and I was told you that I teach when it's calm. We try to go schools and teach children because they our future. This country. There are the first building. So even we think it's dangerous. We put our souls in hands and continue to show we are goods. We have the ability to build this country from the first to end.
the impression the media give to the Western world is that Russia, and its allies, everybody that's involved, US, and they're there to try and help calm the situation down. They are there to essentially attack the terrorists, and their goal is not to harm any innocent people during that process. Is that
we use this liar because this is a big lie. The regime used it against his people. He was our leader.
Yeah.
But I think the leader not like that. Leader with his people, work with his people, not against them.
I understand. So you feel that the leader of from your perspective, the leader of Syria is working alongside the international, the people that are essentially attacking the country.
Yes. How you imagine you are a father.
Yeah.
And you have children and house, and bring one foreign and leave him manage your home.
Yeah.
Is that accept for you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that we feel.
Yeah, I understand.
How we feel disappointment. Very, very much.
I understand.
Okay.
Can I speak to your daughter?
Okay. Bana, come. Bana. What? Hello?
Hi, Bana.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am fine.
Your English is very good.
Thank you.
I want to ask you some questions, Bana.
Okay.
What is your dream for the future? What do you want to be?
A teacher.
A teacher. Wow. Wow. What do you want to teach?
English.
You want to teach English?
Like mom.
Wow. Your mom is a teacher?
Yes.
Your English is amazing.
My mom.
Yeah.
Help me.
Your mom helped you? Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Do you guys have any questions for Bana or her mum? Please fire them away now, because we're going to close it very shortly. Bana, I want to ask you one thing. What is your hope for Aleppo? What do you think is going on over there at the moment? From you, in your words.
I need peace. Break. Surge.
You want to break.
We need food, water, medicine. We need learn. We need sleep at night.
Wow. I'm so sorry this is happening to you and your family, Bana. I wish there was something I could do. The absolute least I could do is try to share with as many people as possible through whatever I might have within my means to try and help your voice and your mum's voice get out there. You know?
Thank you.
No, thank you. Let me speak to your mum, Bana.
Okay. Hello.
Fatemah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there any questions you guys have? Because we're going to close it. Fatemah, thank you so much for talking to me. I know you were quite scared to speak to me. You're sharing your story in tweets every day, guys. Please follow them on Twitter. And you guys are sharing your story every day through video on Twitter and through tweets, which is incredible and amazing, because I think it's important to try and show the world exactly what's going on there, and not just from the eyes of the media. So thank you for doing that as well. And
Thank you.
and I wish.
I want
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
to add something.
Yeah.
The regime want to kill our souls, to make us hungry, to make us lose hope. But we are strong, and this is our city. This is our land. We don't give up and let anybody take it from us.
I understand. And your feeling is so strong that you will stay until the last. You will stand strong, basically.
Because he is wrong, we are right. He doesn't belong to this country.
Yeah.
We are people of this country. We are Syrian people.
Yeah.
He become a leader, and he is make his decision to be to take a wrong way. So why we follow his and lose our country and give it to foreign.
I understand completely. Is there anything else you want to say before we close? There's actually so many people. I didn't want to tell you, but I should tell you that 63,000 people have been tuning in and listening to this so far.
I hope I thank them very much, and I hope they know who is the truth, what's are suffering from. We can stand without food some days, somehow, but we can't stand without a place, without our country.
I understand.
Yes, we can, but we are feel afraid about our children when we see them crying, and when see them afraid from bombing, because not it's a small bombing, it's a huge. It's make you feel terrible.
Yeah.
Yes, and I sometimes dream with it.
Yeah, I understand completely. Today you joined Periscope. I told you to join Periscope. It would be amazing if you could share as much as you can on Periscope, and I urge all the viewers to follow you. I have put your handle in the title. Share what you can on Periscope, because Periscope is an extremely powerful tool that I have an incredible amount of respect for, because it allows people to broadcast from the ground without any media biased opinions, from the people to the people. And I've said that since the very first week of Periscope. It was actually my first broadcast, and I'm saying it again, like in times of need and in situations like this, it's incredibly important for the people to tell the truth from the ground to the world, because when the world hopefully gets behind and increases as much pressure as possible, then we can, as humanity comes together, hopefully we can come together and create some change and create a better place and put some pressure on governments and allies and political powers to try to hopefully push towards a ceasefire and push towards peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
We hope that all our hopes in God and our support there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you doing this. I know it was difficult for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be staying in touch with her as much as I possibly can. I really appreciate the support of Periscope on this. I wanted to try and share that with you. I've actually done this a few times before. Before Periscope came about, I did this a lot on YouTube, and I used to speak to people in Gaza, and people, you know, try and get a voice for the people out there as much as possible. So thank you so much for joining me. Obviously, we're going to get trolls on a broadcast like this, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I just appreciate Periscope, and I appreciate this platform giving a voice to a young girl, 7 years old, and her mum. And I appreciate, you know, you guys tuning in and supporting and sharing this, because it's you guys that can help amplify these people and help these people as much as possible. So at the end of the day, no innocent person should die because of politics, and the powers that be is causing so much loss and devastation. It's incredible. So I appreciate you tuning in again. Please do swipe right and click follow on my account. I'll be sharing a lot more stuff like this, and I'll be using the hashtag Scope for Good. I appreciate all your support. Please do make sure you follow my account, and I'll be sharing a lot more stories from different people that are affected by situations like this. What is my opinion on it? Somebody said, what is my opinion? My opinion is to call for a ceasefire as fast as possible. I'm completely against war. I'm completely against innocent people losing their life, especially when children are affected. I think it's absolutely disgusting that humanity has stooped so low, and you know, a ceasefire would be the way forward. Of course, terrorism is the motive here, but as you have heard from somebody on the ground, when the airstrikes are happening, they're happening randomly. I mean, it's just a blanket of bombs, and it's killing people. It's absolutely devastating. Can you imagine? You must understand, every single person that is on this stream right now, think for 1 second that you are in a house somewhere in the Western world. You're probably sitting at home watching this on an iPhone or an Android, and you have the ability to do so in peace and sleep tonight in peace. And you know that your family are going to be safe, other than crime or whatever might happen, but you know your family are going to be safe and they won't be bombed. And the only thing that separates you from these people, or the people of Gaza, or the people that are suffering around the world, is lottery. That was it. You were born in a family or in a place that kept you safe. That is the only difference. Absolute only difference. Only difference. So whoever thinks they're above them or below them, or I can tell you, humanity is one. No creed, religion, culture, class, whatever it might be, humanity is one. And we should come together and support humanity, because you know, there's people dying every day, and they're not dying through disease or so many other situations in the world. They're dying at the hands of other human beings, and it is mass murder. It's absolutely mass murder, and it's disgusting, and it plays on my mind every day, all the time. I mean, I don't even want to go into depth on my opinions on Gaza and the situation over there and the atrocities that have happened over there. But I appreciate you sharing this. Do I agree with monarchy? Armenians. I mean, you know, there's so much horrible history, isn't there? And in the end, there are only two. Well, there's only one winner, and that's political. The people don't win on either side. Hello from Russia. What's your opinion? I have some friends in Russia, and they are dead against it as well. And it's shocking because they also want to fight for peace. Listen, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for joining on. Thank you so much. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Lots of you probably see me for the first time, but I am at AJ on Twitter. I've done lots of this type of stuff on YouTube. Please do follow me over here on Periscope. Swipe right and hit the follow button if you like this type of broadcast. My thing is, you know, I love all sorts of business stuff, but what's close to my heart and what I'm passionate about is doing as much as I possibly can for humanity, and this is my way of doing it. In one way or another, I do lots of other stuff, whatever I can, but my reach, unfortunately, I can't change the world, but I can amplify as much as I possibly can through my social network. So I appreciate you so much, and I'm going to